How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. I actually just recorded an entire vlog with an external mic and went to go re-listen to my footage and it didn't work. So it was an audio-less vlog. But anyways, it's been a while since I've been on here and recorded a vlog, and to be 1000% honest, it's because of this camera. I got it about 6 months ago, and honestly, I like to consider myself like technology advanced. This thing sent me through the ringer. Like, it has been interesting. I also haven't invested enough time into it to get it to where I want it to be, and anyways, I just felt burnt out. It was just not working the way that I wanted it to. But then the other day I was procrastinating and I was like, ChatGPT could probably help me out, right? Sure enough, plugged into ChatGPT that I have this device, what are the specs that I need, like how can I make it better, and it sent me a whole cheat sheet of everything. So I did go through some of the settings the past couple of days, and I kind of like where it's at. It's still like, I don't know why I'm glowing. Like the actual like footage is a little off, but nonetheless, I kind of have it to a point where I think I like it. So yeah, that's why I've been a little MIA here on the YouTube vlogging front. But I'm actually in the market for a new camera. I really want to get a Sony ZV1 Mark II, but it's so expensive. So I'm looking at the Sony ZV1, and I was looking at the Sony ZV1F, but I think I've already nixed that one out of my mind. But anyways, if you have any one of those cameras, please let me know your thoughts on them. And if you like it, if you don't, I like the Sony ZV1 for like everything that it has. The price point, it's still expensive, but not as expensive as the other one. But I've heard that there's just like a little bit of issues with it. Like, it's not as wide frame, just like those kind of things, you know. I've been all over like TikTok and YouTube trying to find what is the best one for me. And as soon as I make up my mind, I see another video that's completely contradicting. So I really just don't know what to get. I want to use it for vlogging, but I also want to use it for some content creation for some of my clients. So that's kind of also where it's really tripping me out. Like, one of my clients, they're in sports, so I need to take like fast action pictures and videos, and ChatGPT is telling me that the ZV1 Mark II is the best for that. But I'm like, that's just not the only thing that I'm using it for, you know? And like, how much content am I really gonna need? I don't know, I'm spiraling. So if you have a Sony ZV, any series, please let me know if you like it or not, and whether it's worth the investment or not. But anyways, I cannot believe that September is here. Fall is literally like, the official fall is 2 weeks away. I'm living my dream. Like, it was the best summer for me because it was so cool. It wasn't blistering hot like it normally is. Although like the past couple of weeks here have just been, I'm like, no, I'm ready for like sweatsuits, Uggs, being cozy. I don't want this like hot weather that everyone is so excited about. I keep checking the 14-day forecast, hoping to see some like single-digit weather days, but we're still in like the mid-20s here. Although last night it did get down to 3 degrees. We had frost on every single house outside. I had such a bad chill, I had to hop in a hot shower at lunch because I could just not get warm. And yeah, speaking of shower, excuse my appearance, my hair is wet. I am doing a hair test with my nutritionist, and you have to wash your hair, let it air dry. 4 to 6 hours after it's dry, you have to chop some hair out from your scalp. I'm so nervous for that. But my problem is I have such thick hair that it takes forever to dry. So normally what I do is I wash my hair before bed and then let it dry while I'm sleeping. But the biggest thing is you can't sweat. That will ruin the results. So I don't know if I sweat or not at night, but I also have 2 toddlers sleeping like this all night long against me. So I'm sure I do sweat at some point, and I really just don't want to mess up the results. So showered at noon, letting my hair air dry. Hopefully it dries before bed. But I look a little crazy because I'm not allowed to do anything with it. Anyways, figured I would just hop on here, do a quick little catch up. My parents are officially here now, which is crazy. I know the last time I talked, we just got back from Maine and they were moving in a month. They are all settled in. They've had my kids now for, I think, a full month. Full month or 3 weeks. It's been going amazing. Like, I could cry talking about it because it's so incredible. Like, the other night, my mom messaged me at 8:30 at night, and she's like, do the kids have bathing suits because they start swimming lessons tomorrow? Like, what? So yeah, it's been so good. I just finished 31 days of content in 31 days for August. Like, who am I? Like, that is just something I've wanted to do for so long, but I just never did because it seemed like a lot of work and it just seemed unachievable. But I was like, you know what? Let's test it out. Let's try it. If we fail, we fail. If we do it, we do it. And guess what? We did it. And it was so much fun. So much fun. I actually want to make a little bit of a post about that because I've had a couple of people now reach out to me being like, how the heck did you manage 31 days of content in 31 days? So I'm going to do something about that soon. Coming up, nothing too crazy. I'm just like, I'm so excited for the fall. My son has already decided what him and his sister are going to be for Halloween. I have a little bit of a work trip coming up in 2 months, just under 2 months. That will be a lot of fun. And then yeah, my birthday, Christmas, like it is literally the best time of the year. The Burr months are like, there's quite literally nothing better. So I'm just like happy about that. And then yeah, like no big trips coming up, nothing like super big or exciting, but that's fine. Like that's how I like it. I just prefer this like simple life. I'm really hoping to book like a European trip in the next 2 years. My brother plays professional hockey in Europe, like I've mentioned before, and even though we just visited them in Maine, I want to go visit them in Europe. So that's like my dream. Plus my husband played professional hockey in Europe for 6 years. So we have a lot of people that we need to visit. So I'm hoping that when my daughter is my son's age, so that when they're like 3 and 5, I think that would be a good age to go. That's like my big plan, a European trip in the next 2 years. And I'm like 2 years to save, like that would just be amazing. But we'll wait and see. Other than that, nothing too crazy happening. Just living life, working, thriving, and yeah. There's my sweet short little update. Hope you missed me. Just kidding. Not really, but kind of. And yeah, if you've ever had a Sony ZV camera before, please let me know which one you have, if you like it, your thoughts, or if you have any other suggestions, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.